All the counting officers, the police and everybody else involved in this extremely long count for finally bringing it to a conclusion. I'd also like to thank Martin Connolly, my agent, and Rosa Battle, the assistant agent, and all the people in the Labour Party who've knocked on doors, put leaflets out over the last rather surprising and interesting 4 weeks. It's been a campaign like no other campaign I've been involved in. We all had to keep going out to do a reality check when we read the papers and watched the news to find out that Blackley and Broughton was still the same place. I'd like to thank Catherine, my wife, who knew I was stressed, and my son Callum, who thought I was stressed, for tolerating me over the last 4 weeks. Having said that, I'd just like to say what a great privilege it has been to represent Manchester, North Manchester, for the last 13 years. And it is an extraordinary privilege to be the first Member of Parliament to represent not just Manchester, but the next great city next to Manchester, Salford. And I hope, having done my best on behalf of the constituency in Manchester over the last 13 years as a Member of Parliament, I will do just as much for the people of Broughton and Kersal in Salford. It would be possible, when the election isn't really over, and may not be over in terms of the final result for days and days, to make a long speech. But in the fluid situation, and I'm not going to, but in the fluid situation we're in at the moment, the pledge I would make was to stay very close to the values that have been a successful part of the Labour government over the last 13 years, which is looking after people, investing in public services and defending jobs as much as we can. And my final thanks, and they're often forgotten in elections, is to the opponents who are here at the count. It's been a clean campaign from all those people who are here, and I'd like to thank them for that. There are genuine differences of opinion which I'm sure will continue to be debated over the coming weeks, months and years, but I would genuinely like to thank them for the way they approach this election, and thank you to the electors of Blackley and Broughton. Thank you very much.